Hi, my name is Steph. This is my channel, Blooms and Leaves. Today I want to start this first video on here on my channel. I have been making shorts, but this will be my first actual long form video. And of course, I want it to be of peppers. I love growing peppers. We are a pepper lover family here. We like to cook and also save them. We did a lot of putting them as ground seasoning and then also as pickling some of the peppers. So, and I do still have a couple bags of frozen peppers in my freezer that I still need to process and do something with. But so the first video is a pepper haul. So I like watching those. Hopefully you enjoy all of the pepper varieties that I will be showing that I will be starting this gardening season for 2026 here in my California 9B gardening zone. So I do have a good amount. This is my tomato and pepper and eggplant binder. I do store them in binders and then also in another tin container. But I do want to go over all of the pepper varieties. So hopefully you like all of the ones that I'm about to mention. In this binder alone, I just have peppers, tomatoes, and I believe some cucumbers, broccoli. I have a good amount. So it's a pretty thick binder without it being crushing seeds as I'm crushing seeds right now. But, and then I do keep this in a cool, dark place in my room, in a cabinet down below. So this, I do not keep any of my seeds. I do not keep in this greenhouse. Even though I just got it, I don't plan to put anything in here just because of the moisture. So, first seeds, I should have probably organized this a little bit, but I might start with some like jalapenos and then end with some jalapenos kind of thing. But first one is I'm going to be doing is the Pepper Megatron F1. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm very excited. We make a lot of salsa and my husband loves jalapenos. He loves anything spicy. I'm more on the milder side of spice. But this also want to do a Megatron pepper. And this one is from Botanical Interests. And the other one was from Territorial Seeds. Oh, Seed Company. Then going on. Yeah, these first ones might be a little similar. But I really want a good jalapeno harvest. So the next one is Greg's Grande Jalapeno. This one is from Baker's Creek. And yeah, this one, on the other ones too, it's just very, a jalapeno taste, but it's the size of these peppers that I'm more interested in. Of are they going to produce and be productive, or are they going to be able to give, a good amount of fruit, but at the same time they're going to be a good size, because I did struggle with that last year. Some bell peppers. I grew some bell peppers last year, and I don't think I'm going to grow any of the ones that I did because of the size. And for me, I just felt like they took forever to take off. So that's why I am starting them now in January, the first week of January. But really, I guess technically, since our estimated frost date for my area here, California 9B, would be the end of this month. January 28th would be our last expected frost date. But things always change. We're having a very cold winter right now, so I don't know if that is accurate. So I could have technically started these last month in in December. I'm not gonna do that. That seems a little much, especially since I didn't have the space. But a lot of these will be brand new to me this growing season. So this is a bell pepper, blot bell pepper. Isn't it so pretty? I love color. Anything with a color on it, I'm like, oh, I want to do it. That's the one. So, and then I think the next one, not doing those. Oh, here's one, candy cane. I'm going to do candy cane chocolate cherry F1. Very excited about this one. This one doesn't have any pictures of what the seed will look like, but I am very excited. Actually, I'm going to just start putting them off to the side because I do need to start those. And then another purple bell pepper is the Ursula. I'm very excited for this one. This one is this is a rare long bell pepper, is sweet, medium size variety known for its vibrant color. I love that. So very excited for that one. Another one. This is one that I accidentally bought 2 packs of. So the New Mix Joe Parker. And this one, does it say if it's a sweet one? Pepper flavored chili developed in New Mexico State University. Oh, it's an Anaheim type pepper. Okay. So, not too hot. Well, I consider not too hot. And then we're going to be doing this one because we do like a good habanero, but I am a wimp for spice. This is a mild thing. And so this one will be, so it claims it's going to be very more fruity, more of the notes of a habanero, but not the spice, which I'm very happy. And then I will be doing, these were our favorites last year, a habanada. Really, really good, and definitely not the spice. So that was really nice. And these ones I will be doing per a request of my husband. He does like spicy things. So this is the White Inferno. So this one is very hot. And so I will be only doing 1 plant of that guy. No need to be silly with that. Oh, and this one, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I can say it properly, is Audiio. Yeah, I'm gonna let anyone out there read that, and it's probably so simple, but it looks like a beautiful name and a beautiful pepper. I grew these last season, and I just started them way too late. It was like I got this itch to buy more seeds the middle of the season, so I started them very late, and so by the time they started blossoming and producing fruit, we got cold. Like December hit, and it was, well, November hit, and it started getting cold. Then it just started getting burned from the coldness. I should have wrapped it and tried to cover it, but I just took the loss and just said, on my fault, I should not do that again and start all these peppers early. And you know, if I buy new seeds, that will be for the next season. This one, Cayenne Long Slim. We loved growing. We grew the Cayenne Orange last year, and we loved it. I love seeing color, anything, even if it's the same, very similar taste of before with a different pepper. I just love seeing that. Just makes me happy. Especially that one was very prolific. We still, I think, oh, sorry, branches are coming down. We had that one plant, I believe, and we got enough to dry them, and we had cayenne pepper as a seasoning for a while. We went through it quickly because we really liked it. So, but I'm excited to do the Cayenne Long Slim. So, next one is another, Audiio Mango. I'm very excited for this one, especially because of how cute it looks. But it does say it's like a hot serrano or lemon drop pepper, which we grew a lemon pepper last season. Had so many peppers from that. I still have some frozen in the freezer that I do want to make a pepper jelly with them. I saw a recipe and it looked delicious. So I have a bag of them that I need to. But that plant, the lemon drop super prolific. So if you like that, like a spice, or like to do stuff with peppers besides just eating them in salsa, and you want to make like a jelly or something, there's so many different ways you can use them. But that plant was very prolific. And then I'm going to be doing a couple different poblanos. So this is the Ancho Poblano, and very good for chili rellenos. And that's hopeful to get some to cook that dish. We grew a poblano pepper plant last year. I only grew one, and that was my fault. I should have grew at least 3 so we can make that dish, because if you know chili rellenos, you're not going to just have one. So that is one that I do want to grow a couple of. I also am going to be growing this poblano, the Trident F1. This one, it's again, this one will be the same flavoring. It's just how big they're going to get. And so they're claiming it'll be 6.5 to 7 inches. So very excited to try that one. I think I'm messing up myself because I'm putting some back and then not putting some other ones. So, but I'll go through it all at the end. So this is another pepper for poblano-esque, but this one is the mulatto isleno pepper. Hopefully I said that right. But very excited for this one. Not much of a heat. It is really for, we're growing it for the chili rellenos. I think I'm going to do sweet banana pepper. These were super prolific. I had 3 plants of these, and we were able to pickle them and give them away. So that was nice. Shush. I'll go try to go in order. But the next pepper is going to be doing Yellow Monster. I heard mixed reviews about this one. I saw a gardener grow it. Wasn't that impressed with them. Then another gardener, you know, trying to get some information and some, like kind of resources to see what these, peppers or any kind of peppers and tomatoes do in other people's garden. But again, you just don't know until you try in your own garden, your own settings, your own weather, how you garden, what you're using, tools, not just tools, what else, fertilizers, the soil for sure. So I just, this pepper, I love a good bell pepper. It's just I want something that has more of a fruit that's going to be giving me more than 2 on a plant. And if it is the 2, I hope they're big, because I'm wanting them for a dinner dish. So the next one, I believe these are called elephant ears, but the Varsky pepper. And as you can tell, say I can't read, fine. But I can read. It's just some of these words, my dyslexia, I move words around. But I am super excited to grow this one. I saw this, who was it? They recently changed their YouTube name, but they were Shepherding Peppers Farm. That channel, farmer, that Mother Everything YouTuber, she is amazing. And she grew the elephant peppers, and she had a bucket load. I forgot which harvest I was watching, but I think they recently changed their name. But really great channel. Gonna grow a brown jalapeno pepper. Hopefully, that one's more of a, let's just get a little color of a jalapeno. Last year I grew a pumpkin colored jalapeno, and was fine, but it petered out fast. Actually, that was like the first plant to go. And then of course, shishito. We love shishito peppers. They're not spicy. I think there's like maybe a spicy one every 10 peppers or so, but not spicy at all. We will eat these, a handful of them, and just put them in the grill, saute them a little bit, put maybe even some salt, pepper on them, or we do put a little bit of soy sauce on it, or coconut aminos, something like that, just very lightly. And these are so good as a side dish in the summer with anything. That was our main, I can't even remember how many pepper plants I had, or that guy. That guy I had a lot because we love him so much. And I'm on the fence with some ones that I did do last year because we did get so many on them, and that is the Tabasco pepper plant. I have, you know, my plants grew very small little peppers. I have seen other plants out there from other people's farms, and theirs had a lot larger fruits on them. So I don't know if it was where I planted it on the sun, the variety, or the place I bought the seeds from. But I have this one from MIgardener, and then the other Tabasco one I have is from Baker Creek. So I'm still debating if I'm going to even do that one, but hopefully, maybe if someone grew that Tabasco one, are they meant to be that small? Because I've seen some people's plants and their fruit is pretty good size, like pretty big. So I'm going to go through, hopefully this is not too long, but I'm just going to throw in the eggplants that I'm going to do because I am starting them the same time with my peppers. My eggplants took a long time to grow, and I did start them at the later wave of all my other ones. I started them after tomatoes, which they took a very long time to take off. So I think, for one, I'm going to change their spot where I'm going to have them, but then on top of that, I'm starting them with my peppers. So I'm going to do the long purple eggplant. Excited for this one. I'm going to put these over here. Then I'm going to do a classic, the Eggplant Beauty. Oh, the Eggplant Beauty. What? See what I'm talking about? I'm just making up words. It's a Black Beauty eggplant. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to do, this one. The third one is Eggplant Jewel Amethyst. So pretty. This one I'm going to try growing in one of my green stalks. So I'm hopeful that it does well in there. It says it's a container variety. So I'm hopeful that it will go. Last year we really liked the eggplants that we grew. We grew Little Fingers. Here's Little Fingers. And we really liked this one too. So I might grow this one too. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to grow this one too. So I'm going to grow 4 different varieties of eggplant, which, you know, I think that's fine. 4, that's not that bad. But, you know, then you start going 4 varieties, how many plants, you know, what are we really going to eat? That becomes an issue because then you run out of space like me. And then you just start putting them in little pockets everywhere. And then you wonder, why didn't it do well? Because I put them in a little pocket of a little space in the ground somewhere. But anyways, so thanks so much. That wraps up all of the peppers that I have. I started some, and then I'm going to finish out the rest of them that I started. Because, yeah, I think I only, alright, gotta go through my notes. Yeah, I only started about half of them. I started all of the eggplant, so I will need to do the Little Fingers. But the rest, I still have about half of those peppers I need to start today. So, but yeah, so thanks so much for watching here on my channel. This will be, I think, my first video actually posting. I've been doing shorts mostly, so hopefully this isn't too long. Hopefully I'm not too much rambling. I don't know how much I can edit because I don't know how to edit. But hopefully you're just here with me on a journey. I am a beginner, but I love to garden. It has done a lot for me. Healing, physically, everything. It's done a lot and provides a lot of joy. So hopefully you can see how my garden turns out this year. I can also share some pictures of how my garden looked last year and some of the harvests that I did have. I was very blessed. very thankful for every harvest, but also with the lessons, and it's a journey. It's yeah. So hopefully a lot of blossoms and blooms and leaves and all the growth this year. So thanks so much for watching my video here at Blooms and Leaves, and until again, okay? Thanks. Bye.